New information this morning on the search for the missing Malaysian plane. Australian authorities are announcing apparently a new search area this week to look for flight MH370.
Yeah, this map shows where they're searching, or at least where they were searching earlier. More than 3 months after Flight 370 disappeared, searchers have found no trace of the Boeing 777 or the 239 people aboard. Will Ripley joins us on the phone now from Tokyo. Will, do we know yet where this new search area will be in relation to the previous areas?
Hey, Victor. Yeah, we really don't know specifically where this new search area will be. Although if this independent group that came out with their report last week is anything close to what the Australian Transportation Safety Bureau will be announcing, then we expect this search area could be hundreds of miles south along this arc that came from all of the satellite data, the analysis of the airplane's trajectory, fuel consumption, all of that sort of thing. We know that this international team of experts based in Canberra have been going over the computer data, going over the models, trying to figure out if they believe that the search zone was in the right place. And so what we're expecting to be announced on Wednesday is that the search zone will be shifting, possibly to the south. This would be in line with what those experts, the doubters, so to speak, were telling CNN earlier this week, where they pointed to 5 separate computer models that were placing this missing plane in a tight cluster of spots in the southern Indian Ocean. Now, ironically, this is much closer to the area that searchers were looking at originally before those pings, which have now been discounted, kind of threw everybody off. This is closer to the area where there were those satellite images talking about possible debris fields. All of that was kind of thrown out when the search area shifted north. Now we could potentially see it shifting south again as the search continues for this plane and the 239 people who were on board.
You know, Will, there were so many resources available on the onset of this crisis. I'm wondering who's going to be conducting this search and how many resources do they have now this far out?
Well, this new search area doesn't change the general game plan, Christy, which was the game plan all along, that private assets were going to be brought into the revised search area in August. So the team was going to give themselves some time to go over the data. We're told that process is almost complete. When they announce the new search zone, they're going to bring in those private contractors with equipment that can search the deep water more quickly, more efficiently than that Bluefin 21, which we know was searching for quite a while and didn't find anything. So the question now is going to be specifically where are these resources going to be deployed? Is it going to be in this area further to the south? One thing has stayed consistent, though, Christy and Victor, and that is that they still believe this plane went down somewhere in the southern Indian Ocean. But as you guys know, it's a huge area. They're trying to pinpoint. It really is, though, still an educated guess.